What's up, boys? We're about to do Chris Chan Part 8. Let me watch this fight real quick. Ooh! Fuck yeah! Bro, look at that. Nice shit. He's a new kid. We just got him signed to Cleveland. So fucking A, man. That was one hell of a right. Alright. It's been good. It's been great. Let's jump into Chris Chan Part 8. It's been a minute since I've done one of these. Make sure I got my candle lit over here.
This way.
This is... We got... What do we got here?
What is the attraction?
Pink sand. Whatever the fuck
What
pink
keeps us
sand is what
fascinated?
we're burning today here.
This is the story of Chris Chan.
I know it's a little gay that I like candles, but it makes the room smell nice. And my lady friend likes it. She's the one that picks them out for me, so...
Ohio, Mr. Miyamoto-san.
Oh my god. Okay. Now, if I remember right, when we left off, the trolls have tricked Chris into thinking that he's got some sort of a fucking deal with Shigeru Miyamoto. And I believe he's about to get involved with Julie, who is also Blue Spike, one of the most infamous Chris Chan trolls in the entire fucking history of Christery. Yeah, you'll see what I mean.
I have decided to do this video standing up as I felt it more appropriate, so that I could also allow myself to bow for your presence and such.
On January 17th,
Arigato.
2009, Chris filmed a video to convince Shigeru Miyamoto that he was the true Christian Weston Chandler.
Yo, does he have a fucking N64 Pokemon Stadium box hanging from his fucking wall right here? Is that what that is? Because I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
I covered my number on there.
What is he
If you
doing?
look at in one point of view, you can see the Virginia and the state numbers on there. And also, Mr. Miyamoto, my Wii remote and nunchuck.
Okay.
We would like to play.
Oh, so racist.
Quote the commercial.
Yo, that's like totally such a racist little impression. You guys remember those commercials? It would be like two Asian guys would drive up in like a fucking Beetle or some shit, and they'd get out of the car and they'd, you know, break out the fucking weird dick-looking controller, and they, you know, we'd like to play, and then they'd go in the house and they'd dick around in front of somebody's TV set. The commercials sucked. The commercials for the Wii sucked ass. And I think it's finally time that we can admit that the Wii in general was kind of gimmicky, right? Like, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I'm playing a video game, I want to be able to sit down and play the game like so. I don't want to have to swing shit around like an asshole. When I'm playing Zelda, like when I had to play Twilight Princess, I hated having to fucking swing the fucking thing. I hated that shit. It made me feel like an asshole. The only thing that was cool about it is you could sit down with your hands to your side like this, and you could have a controller in each hand, and you could kind of just go about your shit. But they didn't give you the option to just turn off the motion controls, which really annoyed me.
In an honorable way, if I may.
There's nothing honorable about what you're doing.
Mr. Miyamoto, please do not quote me as a troll, because I am the real deal. Believe me.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully I will be able to meet with you in Redmond as soon as possible.
I knew it was in
I'll be
Redmond.
talking to my church congregation tomorrow. And,
Yeah, Rocky
I wish you a
Shoemaker's gonna
pleasant
love
day,
it.
Miyamoto-san. Sayonara for now.
Later in a Skype chat, Julie convinced Christian to make a video reasserting his heterosexuality.
Just to let everybody in my fan base and on the internet know, I am straight. I am straight.
Yeah.
And no slanderous troll is gonna alter me in such way.
Yeah, because straight guys totally like to wear their mom's bra and panties. And fucking... Okay, that's definitely a Pokemon Stadium. That's a Pokemon Stadium 2 box. That's... Yeah, I was right. That's he got an N64 really late in its life cycle then, because that game came out when I was in like 4th grade, and the GameCube came out in like November of 2001, like right into 2002. At least I think it. Maybe Pokemon Stadium came out in like late 2001, but it was like right after Gold and Silver dropped.
I'm straight. Straight? Believe me.
Nobody believes that.
I have a subscription to Playboy.
That means
And
nothing.
look at my eyes, my face. I can't be more.
Did you see that? He goes, look at my eyes. I am straight. Like, yeah, that's not fucking sketchy.
Serious than how I am right now.
Right.
Those damn slanderous trolls.
Yeah, those damn slanderous
Damn
trolls.
them all to hell. And another thing, you slanderous trolls. You can kiss my foot. And you know what else?
He stomps on an unused vibrator that he got as a free gift with a purchase from AdamEve.com.
And don't you forget.
Weird. Wait, did he just draw? He did a drawing of tits and what he thinks a vagina looks like. On a fucking postcard.
How about the rest of y'all, the true good citizens? Peace and have a good day.
On that same day, Clyde Cash hacked into Chris's AOL account and sent an email to Cash's other persona, Miyamoto, posing as Christian. I just wanted to let you know that I, Christian Weston Chandler, have come out of the closet. I am gay. I've been ashamed to admit it for so long, but I don't think I need to hide it from y'all. I hope you understand and support me for the path I've chosen in life. And if anyone is offended by what I've decided, please forgive me. I am sorry, but I cannot live a lie any longer. I have never been straight. I am gay and always have been. Yours truly, Christian Weston Chandler. It was possibly around this time that a select few trolls, including Clyde Cash, Cogsdev, and Blue Spike, among others, formed an alliance called the Private Villa of Corrupted Citizens, named after the villainous organization of the Sonichu comics. They would secretly discuss future trolling schemes and organize and orchestrate interactions.
I'm trying to figure out what shoes those are that he's wearing. I can't, like, see any logo. You know what I mean? And they're kind of an odd shape. I'm a bit of a shoe guy. I collect skate shoes. So it's like I know quite a bit about shoes, and this is a shoe I cannot quite fucking put like a fuck. I can't tell what the fuck it is.
With Christian in order to effectively manipulate him into providing whatever kind of content they were seeking. They desired to be the sole manipulators of Chris and eventually resisted acceptance of new members, at most having no more than 50 members at any one time. On January 19th, Chris let Julie know that he received a death threat against his family over the phone, attributing it to Clyde Cash. In response, he made a video begging that Clyde move on from tormenting him.
Clyde, I'm sorry your brother died. Well, that doesn't mean you have to go picking on me for the cause of his death, because I did not do it personally to him, and I did not mean to do it. I'm just an innocent bystander in all this. You don't have to do anything mean. I mean, would Ryan want you to go doing anything stupid as torturing other people,
Torturing?
or even go as far as killing them?
We're gonna call this torturing now,
You
Chris?
don't have to do this. Just live on your life and move on. You'll find yourself a girlfriend, and she'll make you happier than possibly how well Ryan could have done it.
Okay, so you're comparing. So obviously no one's brother died, but Chris doesn't know that. He's over here thinking that this guy's brother died, and he's like, yeah, well, you'll find a girlfriend, and she'll be better than your brother was. Yeah. Weirdo.
I mean, I feel for you, man. I mean,
Do you?
my dog died. It
Oh my god.
was sad. I cried for weeks.
I'm a dog lover. I love dogs. I do. But to compare a pet dying to somebody's brother, like, dude, okay, my girlfriend's brother just passed away. Like very recently. Okay, I mean, she loves me to death, don't get me wrong. But she's fucked up over this, man. It's really fucked her up. Like, she's really had a hard time with this. It's a totally different dynamic. It's a totally different relationship dynamic. I didn't grow up with her. You know, like her brother grew up with her. It's not the same fucking thing, Chris. Jesus Christ.
But yet, I got over it. I saw Patty in my dreams, and she reassured me that she was okay, and that God is taking good care of her.
Oh, God
And
is
with that,
taking good care
I was
of her,
able
huh?
to move on, live my life a little bit more happier, and
Yeah, you seem
more
real
lucky.
happy.
Been over 2 years now since she died.
Uh-huh.
You'll find a lot of other things that make you about as or greater than happy as you were with Ryan around. Just take it one day at a time, one moment at a time. You'll get over it. Peace, man.
He
Peace,
also
man.
wrote another email to Miyamoto, telling him that the previous email was penned by an imposter, and reasserted that he was actually a straight man. He let Miyamoto know that he had sent him a letter containing original Sonichu and Rosechu drawings, and a photocopy of his driver's license, enclosed in an envelope personalized with a hand-drawn Sonichu on it. The following day, he completed his PowerPoint presentation about the history of Sonichu, with the intention of sending it to Nintendo. On January 20th, Christian took part in an IRC chat which included Clyde Cash, and someone who called himself Billy Mays, playing the part of the well-known infomercial salesperson, replicating the high volume of his voice by typing his messages in all caps.
Hell yeah.
Chris tried to convince Clyde to stop threatening him by likening Cash's loss with the death of his dog, Patty. Clyde claimed that he raped Sarah Mackenzie. Chris didn't respond. While his detractors continued to call him lazy and deceitful, he said that he was bravely standing up to them, like a warrior. Clyde and Mays then proceeded to call him gay, citing the photo of him in his mother's underwear as proof.
Yeah, that is
Chris
pretty gay.
defended himself by admitting that he owned numerous pairs of dirty crapped briefs as a
Ew.
result of poop sliding out of him without his knowledge.
What the
He
fuck?
further defended his
whoa,
sexuality.
Whoa, what the fuck? I have numbers of pairs of dirty crap. What the fuck? Why? What the fuck, dude? Why would he say that?
By proclaiming that he loved vaginas and hated dicks. He continued to
That's
argue
totally
about his
normal to
alleged
say that.
homosexuality for more than 10 minutes, with Billy Mays interjecting to address the point. You know, not for nothing, but I know I'm straight. If somebody calls me gay, I don't feel a need to rant about it for 10 minutes. Chris then discussed the legality of his comic, saying that Sonichu was legal on the grounds of it being a parody. Sarah May joined the chat in Christian's defense. Shortly after, Ignatius J. Riley, the founder of Gay for Sonichu, arrived as well. He mentioned a paper he wrote featuring Sonichu called Heterosexual Homoeroticism in Internet Subcultures, a case study, which would allegedly be published in a future issue of the Journal of Gay and Lesbian Subculture Studies. He also revealed via a fabricated image that the fan club had made a Sonichu float for San Francisco's Gay Pride Parade.
That's
Riley
fucking
highlighted
insane.
the supposed homosexual nuances featured in the comics, such as the significance of rainbow imagery, male-looking female characters, and his flamboyant fashion sense. He then revealed Christian's personals page on the Hook Cafe website. After the non-stop berating, Chris unleashed his frustrations. Get it through your thick skulls as you f***ing possibly can. I am f***ing straight for women, their vaginas, their breasts, and most importantly, I am straight for their individual sweetness.
Oh yeah, that's why he started the sentence immediately mentioning vagina. Right? Dude, right. Okay. Who the fuck does he think he's kidding? He's literally an incel, but he's got the mind of like a fucking 6-year-old. So he doesn't have the ability to like go full Elliot Rodger.
The following day, Chris and Clyde met again over IRC. Early in the chat, Panda herself appeared and confessed to Chris that Clyde Cash had raped her, taking her virginity. Christian hardly acknowledged it, allowing Sarah and Clyde to discuss it amongst themselves. She revealed that she got pregnant. Despite Cash admitting that he was willing to move in with her to
What
support
the
the baby,
fuck, dude?
Christian said that he...
Hold on.
She revealed that she got pregnant.
What the fuck? Okay, never mind. We're not gonna...
Despite Cash admitting that he was willing to move in with her to support the baby, Christian said that he still loved her and would care for the child as if it were his own. He stated that he wouldn't object if Sarah chose to be with Clyde instead of him. Panda then told him that she will hand the child over to Cash if Sonichu became successful worldwide and would move in with Chris and have lots of sex with him. If this condition wasn't met, she would live with Clyde instead. On the same day, Christian addressed the recent hacks of his websites.
In addition to my previous,
Yo, dude, that hairline is fucked. Look at that shit. That is that is a crazy hairdo. That is, you know, it's like, I'm kind of surprised his hair looks the way it does now. Because it's like, man, he grew it out, so he's probably hiding a little bit of that, but it's like, man, he's definitely prematurely balding.
denouncing of the Sonichu.net. I have also denounced Sonichu.info since that got hacked into on around the 18th of January. So as of the 18th, I've denounced Sonichu.info. But I promise every one of you, my loyal, true Sonichu fans, especially the Sonichu girls,
Especially the ladies.
and while I respect men in general, I hate the homos.
Oh, yeah?
I actually do have a past story. As I have realized from repressed memories back from the Greene County days. But I will not go further than that because y'all would have a field day. I'm straight and nothing is going to change that.
Later that day, he informed Miyamoto that he will arrive in Redmond, Washington soon. He also attached his Sonichu PowerPoint presentation. The next day, Chris apparently left for Nintendo of America headquarters in Redmond to meet with Shigeru Miyamoto. There was no online activity from him until January 26th.
January 26, 2009. I just got back. I set myself to Redmond. It was a good trip. Flew all the way there and all the way back. Boy, my arms are tired. That's no joke.
Yeah, you definitely don't seem like you're bullshitting at all. Like, he's so easy. It's so easy to tell when he's lying. Because he comes out, he gets on camera, and he starts acting like a little homo, doesn't he? Starts acting like a little queer. I mean, like, Jesus. I almost said the F slur, which, you know, like, I don't think you guys would have really given a shit. But, you know, people get offended and whatever, and I'm not trying to get all into that.
Anyway, the Sonichu the video game project. It's all off the ground, and it's all progressing. I'm not at liberty to discuss it any further beyond that, as I have made the agreement with Mr. Miyamoto upon such. Anyway, that's it for now, and I will try to answer as many emails as possible at my earliest convenience within my busy hours. Thank you very much for your patience. Have a good day.
He quickly took the video offline, claiming he was ordered to do so by Nintendo. After
Right.
being confronted by Miyamoto via email, Christian confessed that he never went to the supposed meeting. I am not lazy, Mr. Miyamoto, and I am terribly sorry for angering you. I meant no harm. Please, Mr. Miyamoto, do not cancel everything. I come from a mother and father who were of great business practices, and yet I lack a bunch of experiences that they had that I require.
Bro, he's like trying so hard to cater to what he thinks is like, would like be, that would like, you know, be like something that like a Japanese man, like a Japanese businessman would want to hear, right? Like you could tell in his mind, he's got all these like racist ideas of like what a Japanese person is. So he's like, oh yes, Mr. Miyamoto, I have parents who are of great business practices. He's trying to make it seem like he comes from like this fucking like well-rounded, like high experience family, like of like fucking intellect and fucking like hard workers and all that other shit. No. Okay, no. It ain't gonna fucking work, Chris. You're not gonna fucking fool Miyamoto.
I've given greatest effort.
Not that Miyamoto was ever even involved, but if he was, you know, he'd have fucking handed this shit off to one of his handlers and they'd have probably fucking pissed their pants laughing at it.
Efforts to perform to your wishes. I have given greatest effort to raise the money for the money locally, but I could not find local emotional and financial support, even from my own mother and father, my church's congregation, and my attorney. I have worked very hard on that PowerPoint presentation, and worked very hard when I drew up the CAD plans for Quickville Shopping Mall. I did a hefty amount of thinking in that video and sending all that to Redmon.
You've never
Yet
done a
to
hefty
see
amount
all
of
that
thinking in
work
your
fall
life.
into discarded abyss. I've worked my mind, my body, and my soul very hard in all my works, and I'm not lazy. Please, Mr. Miyamoto, grant me another chance to make up for my past mistakes from my hard work. I promise you that I, Christian Weston Chandler, can and will do a lot better than before, and be more capable of meeting with you in the near future. In response to this, Clyde Cash assumed the identity
The
of the then
Reginator.
president of Nintendo of America, Reggie Fils-Aimé.
Bro, that guy was the shit, man. When he was running Nintendo, he was a fucking pimp. And the thing is like, to this day, he's still pretty dope. Like, I don't think he works officially with Nintendo anymore, but he still, like, will occasionally come out and do promos for him. And you could tell the cool thing about Reggie is you could tell Reggie was a real fanboy. Like, Reggie really gives a shit about games. He fucking loves that shit. He really cares about video games being fun. That was his whole thing. Man, fuck yeah for the Reginator. The Reginator was the fucking man.
To scold Chris. I'm known to be a loudmouth. I don't take crap from anyone. So if you are easily offended, I suggest you stop reading. But don't worry, I'll try to go easy on you. Keyword being try here. But with that out of the way, I just want to say something to you personally. May I kindly ask, what the hell is wrong with you? Are you for real or what? I was there for everything. I saw Miyamoto waiting for up to 2 days in the bitter cold for you to show up, and you stood him up. I was even there trying to arrange everything for you, even setting up someone to escort you to our building complete with bodyguards and full security, because I knew you were concerned about safety. And for what? So you could just not show up? I mean, I don't even know what to think. It's just completely unbelievable. Think about what happened if you did go, and you had to ask mommy and daddy for an okay on everything. Imagine what a complete disaster that would be. I mean, listen, simply put, you are not fit to do business with us, as you are not even in a position where you can make your own decisions, which is vital to survive in the workplace, and even life in general. After a few more exchanges, Reggie admitted that Nintendo had lost interest in Sonichu. We're not interested in your project. I've seen the PowerPoint. Apart from the fact that you are unable to manage for yourself, the PowerPoint really was the final straw. It was filled with gratuitous and shameless drawings with every other frame showing some form of partial nudity or characters making out with each other. This
No
decision
way.
is final. We are not going to do business with you, and
Did he put, like, images of, like, the characters fucking and stuff in the PowerPoint? Because I would not be surprised if he did. I mean, he put it in the real comic.
that is all. Sort out your own life. We cannot help you. Christian disagreed with his assessment of the PowerPoint presentation. There was positively no nudity at all in the PowerPoint presentation. And what the heck is wrong with true love and kissing? Are you a virgin yourself? Have you had a bunch of bad dates? Or are you so close-minded and rednecked? True love is a truly sacred bond between woman and man, and when they are together, they get attracted to each other very much to kiss and later make love. God and Jesus wants us all to experience and share true straight love. There is nothing objectionable from that. I am
What?
a man who stands for true love and honesty in comics and in real life, although I am still a frustrated virgin with autism on the side. At least I am making a positive difference in keeping true love between only woman and man in my actions.
By drawing fucking ripped off versions of real characters fucking in a shitty fucking hand-drawn comic book. Like, go fuck yourself, you weirdo.
On a side note, I despise all homosexual males, period. Also, I bet you probably smoke and drink, don't you?
Ooh,
I speak
not
against
smoking
those as
and
well,
drinking.
since they are
That
tools
only
to
makes you
speed
look
to
cool.
death with cancer, liver problems, bar fights, and automobile
Bar
accidents.
fights are cool.
Give up the habits. They are beyond gross and disgusting.
Automobile
Sigh.
accidents are metal.
On January
okay?
30th, Chris released
Come
a
on.
video addressing the events of the past few days.
I respectfully detract the previous statement I made, where I said where the wheels were rolling with Nintendo of America, because the president of the company, Reggie Fils-Aimé, has
Reggie Fils-Aimé.
has blatantly canceled the project, and also I'm respectfully doing this retraction, but also I'm putting in my own 2 cents because Reggie has just made a step too far. Mr. Jaime has lost my respect because he objects true love. I mean, it's between straight lovers.
Why does everything have to be about fucking for this weird... Why is it always like that with these weirdos? It's like the same thing with the incels. When you like go on like Reddit and you look at like incel tiers and shit like that, like it's always the same fucking thing, man. It's always these like weirdos that are like, oh, no, I can't get laid because I'm fucking 5 foot something and no girl wants to fuck me because I'm not super tall and a Chad. And I never understood that shit. It's like, dude, I'm 5'6". I have a form of cerebral palsy, and I've never in my life had a problem getting girlfriends. Ever. Never. Never. Because girls don't care about that shit, man. Most of them, like, not one has ever even noticed until I've told them. Not one has ever fucking noticed. Never. To the point to where it didn't even get diagnosed until I was 25. So, I mean, it's like fucking nobody knew. Nobody's ever known. They don't give a shit. Girls don't know. They'll fucking date you if they like you. It's just as simple as that. It has nothing to do with being tall or being a Chad. That's fucking retarded. People like Chris are fucking weird, man. They just make everything about sex. Freaks.
Homo males are objectionable. Very objectionable. I hate them. But when it's between a male and a female, it's true love and honesty. So, Mr. Imes, you've lost my respect. And you have crossed the line. And if you want to see me at court, I'll see you in Charlottesville Court. And I'm doing
Charlottesville
this
Court.
of Sailor Moon in response to the Lost Sailor Moon title that would have been released to Japan for Nintendo Wii.
What?
Go ahead, come on. I'll see you. I'll see you, Reggie, and Mr. Miyamoto. I'll see you both in court. Charlottesville, Virginia Court. I have a slaw.
A slaw?
A grand number.
You mean a slew?
Of family and friends locally that will defend me in my character.
That's not how court works. I don't know if you've ever been to court, but I have been to court, and that's not how court works. And if it was to, it wouldn't work that way. It's like you wouldn't dictate that it would be like in fucking Charlottesville. Like, it would be likely, it would probably go beyond a civil matter because it would be of a certain monetary value. Never mind. What am I saying? None of this matters because it's all just a fucking troll job.
So let's see what you got. Peace.
He swiftly removed this video as well, issuing another a day later in its place.
I respectfully retract the previous video I uploaded, and I wish to apologize humbly for it. I want Mr. Miyamoto, at least, to be able to, present himself personally, or at least to send something in the snail mail to prove that I have been talking to the real man himself, to my family. Because, my mommy and daddy, they love me and care about me very much.
Bro, stop saying mommy and daddy when you're fucking... You're how old? You're in your 20s and you're calling them mommy and daddy. This is why people make fun of you, Chris. This is why people make fun of you.
And you just get concerned when I...
My parents would kick my own ass if I called them that.
They're not sure about who they are. Please, do not cancel the project totally. I mean, uncancel it. Just shelve it. Because as you can tell from my energy I have given, I am very ambitious about the project.
Oh yeah, we can tell.
Honestly, I'm a good guy.
Are you?
And, y'all have the money. Y'all should be able to,
Bro, that does not... You just completely discounted everything you said about how you're supposed to be a good guy. In one breath, he's, yeah, I'm a good guy. I work hard. And then in the next breath, y'all have the money. Y'all should be paying for it. Yeah.
Find some free time in your schedules. Come and visit some of your actual partial or full business associates in their homes.
You want fucking Nintendo reps to fly out to your fucking shithole house. That's not how it works. He acts like this is like they're doing a fucking deal with okay, God, what's an IP that Nintendo bought up? Okay, well, let's just use, I don't fucking know. Let's use Bayonetta, or how about Metal Gear? Let's use Metal Gear. I don't remember if this is how it worked, but let's just say that it is for the sake of argument. So Hideo Kojima makes Metal Gear, right? Let's say Nintendo decides they want to buy the IP and add it to their portfolio. So they do this, they're even back then, I guarantee you they fucking flew Kojima out. I doubt they flew out to Kojima. And I mean, maybe they would have if it was if they knew it was going to be some massive hit, some huge brand deal that was going to be worth millions and millions of dollars. Chris Chan is over here acting like he's fucking Kojima or fucking, Miyamoto himself in his prime. It's like, dude, it's a fucking parody comic. You took two pre-existing characters already owned by Nintendo and Sega and the Pokemon Company, and you just fucking blended it together. It's a blatant ripoff. What the fuck is this shit? The fact that nobody has ever just outright told him that he could never make money off of this because of what it is mind-blowing to me. But then again, I mean, his parents never had any real involvement in his life. If they did, they wouldn't have let the internet raise him,
I mean, I showed y'all respect, but then, all this happened, so hopefully, we can just put all this behind us and start fresh, on a good note. Alright?
Later that day, Chris took part in his first chat with supposed admirers on Mumble, a voice chat application designed to be used by gamers. In the fan chat, he talked about Transformers, games, and gaming systems.
I used to hate both the PlayStation and the Xbox, but then I ended up getting the PlayStation 1 at a rummage sale.
This was literally like a precursor to Discord, wasn't it? I'd never even heard of this.
And then I just kind of I test played it, and then I pretty much then I decided not to trade in. Oh, excuse me a second.
I'm actually wondering if I should stay online or go play Animal Crossing. That's sad.
The conversation eventually moves on to other topics.
Women's bodies look. Let me try this again. Women's bodies look a bit.
They're more beautiful. They're more beautiful. They're truly works of art in their own way. Just like the statues that were built in past times.
Chris admits to somewhat approve of sex between sisters.
I mean, it's not like we're gonna reproduce, so there's no messed up stuff there.
The foreshadowing is so fucked up.
I don't know, I guess between sisters, but it's possibly okay, but I'm not saying for certain. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to get something to eat, so I'll come back later. Yeah, I'll take care.
You too. Good night.
Bye now.
Bye.
Oh my god.
I got it all recorded from when I returned back.
It was possibly around this time that Chris sent Cassie Rosechew 23 locks of his own hair, enclosed in a bag, with each lock accompanied by an official seal of approval,
Bro, what the
intended to
fuck?
be shared amongst members of the Sonichu
Holy
girls.
fuck, man. He cut a
also
lot of his
attached a
hair
letter.
off.
I felt I should send you the sample of my hair locks I was able to divide for you and your friends, including Sarah May. Enclosed in are 23 locks of my hair. I felt bad for not making 200 cards in the time. I've been through a bunch of bad times, and some good. I trust that you can understand fully, and I deeply thank you for that. When she finally received the package, she stated that the hair was greasy and had an odd smell.
Ew.
On February 4th, Christian held his second mumble chat. This time, he was joined by Clyde.
Or Hyman.
Whoa, man.
I know,
Whoa.
it's a terrible mistake I made, but I plan to make it up to her. Getting married, I'm doing the things that I should do.
Oh, and another thing, if she is really over there with you now, then put her on the mic, please.
She's very busy, okay? She's very busy.
During the lengthy chat, Chris answers many questions from the people involved.
You've been in an automobile accident. I mean, were you drunk?
No, I was distracted.
By what? I mean, it's kind of hard to be distracted. You gotta be focused on driving.
I was doing math in my head.
Wait, math in your...
My mind got distracted by being its own calculator.
What? Are you some kind of savant?
What?
They also confront him about his CAD degree and why he has failed to use it to get a job. Towards the end, Chris is interrupted by Barbara.
What do you even say?
You want a couple hot dogs? No thanks. I'm just answering a few questions, Mother.
You don't have to answer. Nobody's paying you to do that. It ain't none of their business, no way. I said, I've never been asked questions like that by employers or anybody. Don't tell people what they think.
Yes.
Chris, what's happening?
Well, obviously my mother is offering her input.
Tell her you're just talking about
I don't need no back talk with somebody else on the other end of the phone.
I hear you, Mom.
These idiots who ain't had no raise and they don't have any idea what life is really about.
Yeah, Barb. Life is all about fucking just hoarding shit all over your house and fucking turning the house into a fucking garbage dump, landfill, to the point to where it burns down because they had a fucking coffee maker hooked up to an extension cord in the fucking bathroom, which is putrid. That is so nasty, it's not even fucking funny. Yeah, Barb, you know, life is all about just sitting around and being a fucking slob while you leave your autistic son to degenerate in a fucking room to be raised by the internet. Not to offer any guidance, not to do anything to try to raise your kid. And we're not even mentioning your other children that you fucking completely abandoned, that you didn't give a fuck about. You're a fucking horrible person, Barb. And, you know, you were a victim of Chris, but Chris was also a victim of you. I think that you're both pretty much horrible people, even in spite of what Chris has done to you.
Tell me where you've been. Tell me where you've been. Tell me where you've been.
What is she doing? Why? What the fuck is this? Like, why? If you can hear people on the fucking call in the room and they're back talking, why the fuck would you decide to just start singing? Unless you're like openly doing it for attention, right?
Your mother has a beautiful singing voice, Chris.
And Mom, you know what? Something else? They like your singing.
I don't sing.
You just did.
Somebody lied. Somebody lied because you couldn't hear me.
They heard you singing just now.
I can't sing.
You just did.
I told you. Did you write checks for all those bills and have everything I wanted you to pay off?
Yeah. Yes, Mother, I did.
You're not telling me a story.
I'm not telling you a story.
Okay. Because you have to be honest with me. Because see, you're sitting.
I'm being honest.
Behind the scenes,
Bro, imagine
Chris
like needing to be talked to like this at fucking 28 or however the fuck old Chris was at this point.
and Julie continued to chat on Skype,
Crazy.
with Christian admitting that it had been about a week or two since he last heard directly from Sarah. Julie convinced him to join another mumble chat the following day.
Oh. It's you.
Yes, of course. Well, I have unfortunate news about Mulvania. It appears to have been destroyed. I know that sounds strange, but
Mulvania?
I don't know what happened. I'm very
Like, how
worried.
could you not tell if that's
Come on,
obviously a fucking, like,
Come on,
little
Google
boy's voice, bro?
Mulvania,
Like,
see
that's
if I
so
can-
No, it's alright.
obviously a fucking
I'm
little
pretty sure I
boy's
know what
voice.
happened.
Oh, tell me in your own words, what you think happened.
I don't know. It's just, I think the dictator of Mulvania.
Dictator of
assassinated.
Mulvania.
Clyde unexpectedly makes an appearance.
And
I
who
hope they're okay.
cares?
Clyde? What are you doing here?
I just wanted to stop by and say hi, Julie.
Get out.
Yep.
Answer one thing.
What
Why
is it?
haven't you killed me yet? Why haven't you killed me yet?
You must be on your drugs again, you jerk.
Not this time. Not this time. I was being too nice last time, obviously. That was me on drugs. I was too nice when I was on drugs.
Chris, I don't think he's gonna leave. I'm scared. What if he tells all the other jerks what we've been saying? What if he knows?
He knows nothing. He's been mostly out of this conversation.
I know everything.
How can you not tell that's a little boy?
There you go. He got kicked out.
So anyway, yes, I do see someone outside of my house. I don't know who it is. I'm worried.
It's best not to try not to think about it.
Someone's pounding on my door. I'm going to go lock it. I'm worried, Chris. I'm going to go lock it.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, it was... I looked outside, Chris.
Uh-huh.
It turns out it was a salesman.
Oh, that's
Sorry,
a relief.
I acted so silly.
Yeah, but it's
What a
okay.
fake laugh.
It's only human. You're only human.
They talk about cars, Sonichu characters, and video games.
When I do go to Ruckusville, Virginia, I would love to play Guitar Hero with you and Burnout and all the games.
I'd like that too. Play with you. You know, Guitar Hero Encore rocked the 80s. The Encore number was Play With Me.
Ah.
Cool.
Chris really wants you to play with him, alright.
Come play. Come play.
I will.
You know, there may be other things.
Ah, I knew it, I knew it, I knew he was gonna go right into sex, I knew it, he fucking always does, he never fails, he can't help it, he always does this shit, fucking stop! Stop, Chris, no! No sex, no! I'm over here just, Christian, no! No, Christian, no! God.
Chris continues to elaborate on their first time together.
So first we make out. Throughout that day I would have eaten plenty of strawberries.
I love strawberries. I'm masturbating right now to this thought. So please continue.
I'd let you pull my pants down and let you warm me up a bit. You wouldn't mind giving me a blowjob at the start there.
Mind.
You might get, you know, some of the premature stuff, but, you know, at least that's out of the way.
Yeah, we would continue after that, right?
Yeah, I still got a lot more tiger in my tank.
Oh my god.
Chris talks about them engaging in sexual acts some more.
I want
and
to
admits
fucking
that
die.
because he would
I
have
want
been
to
eating
die.
strawberries beforehand.
I want to
upon
die.
ejaculating,
Are there any
his semen
pills
would
around
taste
here?
like
Where are my
strawberries.
pills?
So, there you go.
I don't know if this is enough to die. No, this is not enough to kill me.
Enjoying that.
I need more pills.
Clyde appears again
Do I have any
and threatens
alcohol?
to fly over to visit Julie and play Russian roulette with her.
You really are a psychopath.
What about a razor
Why
blade?
so serious?
You need to be put in an institution.
More like you need to be put in an institution.
But he really does need to be
I mean,
put in an
you're
institution.
obviously delusional. You really believe that you can smite me and, I don't know, you can stop me with your words. You really think that?
I don't just think that, but I am confident.
Chris and Clyde continue to argue with each other until Clyde explodes and says that high-functioning autism is not a recognized diagnosis and that only Asperger's syndrome exists in its place.
Fuck yeah.
What can you do that makes money? You're a parasite on America to America. You just leech off the government, getting money. They throw you money just because you're autistic, which you are not. People with actual jobs support your lazy ass.
I am capable of...
I do want to say something real quick. So, I don't know if you guys know, there's a YouTuber out there named John Gaming Funtime. He covers, or at least he used to cover Chris. And he and I got into a pretty bad argument a while back. John used to constantly try to say that Chris Chan couldn't work. And he would always say, oh, Chris can't work. He's not able to hold down a job. That's a bunch of bullshit. And I will always contend that that's bullshit. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, I have cerebral palsy myself. You know, and one thing that comes with being diagnosed with something like that is eventually, you know, like literally like the state becomes aware of it. And one thing, the reason why is because you're protected by certain laws at that point. Like if my job were to fire me I work for a Fortune 50 company. If my job were to fire me for having my disability, they would be, legally, held accountable for that. And with another thing that they also do is they literally they will provide people with certain disabilities with job opportunities if they don't have them. There's stuff like Ticket to Work and Right to Work and these programs that are out there to help people like myself or like Chris to get real jobs and to maintain them. And so Chris receives a Social Security check every month. He calls it his tugboat. So because Chris gets that, he also gets the same paperwork that I've gotten before about these programs to get jobs and shit. And it's like, and they send it to you whether you have a job or don't. Like, to this day, I still get paperwork about, oh, do you, are you working? Yada, yada, yada. And they just send it out. And I know that Chris, I guarantee you, Chris just throws that shit right in the trash. He's never considered getting a job, and he's not going to do it. He could if he really wanted to. There's several companies out there that work with these programs, and they get tax breaks for hiring people like Chris, for hiring people like myself. They get mass tax breaks for it, like they really do. And he could easily get a job if he wanted. He just doesn't want to. So when people like John come out and they say, oh, he can't work, he'd never be able to do it, that's a bunch of bullshit, dude. They're full of shit. You're giving into his fucking delusions and you're letting him fucking win. Don't fucking let his mental mind game bullshit fucking win you over, bro. Fuck that. Don't fucking let him trick you into believing he's that fucked up. He's not. He's more than capable of working a basic fucking job. You mean to tell me that you couldn't teach this dude how to flip some fucking burgers or how to fucking tear off tickets at the fucking movie theater? Come on. Like, what he could learn how to run a fucking cashier. Like, I don't buy it.
Standing up and supporting myself when I am ready to. But I like to feel like
You're 26 years old. What do you mean you're not ready?
I like to feel like I have a woman by my side to help me make sound decisions.
You want a girlfriend that will also double as a mommy. Let's be honest. That's what you want. You basically want a sugar mommy that's gonna fucking take care of you and pay all your shit and fuck you and suck your dick and then pay your bills. And that's what you want. Which, I mean, yeah, shit, I wish I had 6 fucking rich Asian bitches that would pay all my bills and fuck me all day. But that ain't gonna happen. So, looks like I gotta fucking go about life. Right?
At the right time.
Spoiler alert, you're never going to get a woman.
Yes, you will. Me.
Be quiet.
You're a jerk.
No, I'm trying to help him. You know my cousin Vivian? She's been trying to help this field. And guess what? Nothing has worked. Get us actual help. And what have you done, Chris? What have you done?
Clyde Cash tells Chris that he won't harm Julie if he makes a video confessing that he is gay. Christian conceded and made the following video, apparently saying the word gay for the first time.
I love
in his
these.
life.
These are so good.
The word gay tends to be thrown around a lot.
Oh, dude, look. So he does all these little things in this video to try to, show his real viewers that he wasn't serious. Like the Transformer over here, in his mind, is supposed to show that he's really straight. Like, he's not wearing his gay little Sonichu medallion. He's probably got some fucking little bullshit in the background that no rational person is going to pick up on, but he thinks that we will.
When one's words is heavily understood one way, or understood another way, it can mean so much.
Right.
In front of the camera, he left a series of clues that his true fans would spot and come to the conclusion that he was acting under duress.
Only Gino would have
Firstly,
noticed this.
He placed a Sailor Moon poster in the background, which also featured the prepubescent character, Chibiusa. Secondly, he is seen holding onto a Transformer, Optimus Prime to be precise, due to its symbolic representation of masculinity, as Christian had explained in his 25th birthday video. Finally, he is not wearing his medallion, meaning that he is being dishonest. What's more, he acts as if he is in distress every time he says the word gay.
You can't say it right.
Simply put, and I'm willing to say this in sound, mind, and body, I am a Gabian.
A Gabian,
Yep.
huh?
You heard me. I am a gay. A male lesbian.
A male lesbian.
Thank you.
After the video was uploaded, Chris held a short mumble chat with Clyde and Julie.
Hey Chris, what is a Gabian? I have never heard this word in my life.
It's like a lesbian, except it's like guy and guy, but it basically means gay.
No, it means you're straight.
Okay, I'll accept that. I made an inferior product.
An inferior product.
I'll improve it if you give me a bit, if you'll leave her alone.
Man, you sure look stutter. That's alright. I'll move around, but I'm gonna send her some chocolates, okay? Is that okay?
Julie, is that okay with you if he sends you chocolates?
Okay.
And I'll send you some flowers.
Okay. Why?
Because I'm hitting on you. Come on, you are a dance woman.
Shortly after, Chris made another video in which he finally admits to being gay.
You know, the word gay, in terms like coming out of the closet, gets thrown around a lot. Anyway, so, to get to the point...
He's so closet gay, it's unbelievable.
Fine. I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. I said it. Yep. I'm gay. So... did I really come out of the closet there? It just depends on y'all, how y'all understand it. Peace.
As the video was being uploaded, Chris rejoined the mumble chat. He admits to Clyde that he probably spent around $10,000 over the past 9 years on video
Am I offended? Am I allowed to be offended by these lips? Because I think I'm offended by these lips.
And Clyde states Chris is unable to save money in the long run. When asked, Chris couldn't name 5 typical household bills. Both Clyde and Chris say that they haven't heard from Sarah in a long time, and Clyde fears she might be dead. When talking about personal preferences for a girlfriend, Clyde accuses Chris of being racist.
I would care about a black woman as a friend, but, you know, I would not want it beyond just friendship.
You still have a lot to learn. That's about looks, not about personality. You're still being racist.
Hey, don't you blame me for no fool, man!
What was that?
What was that?
You figure it out.
I have no comment.
Was that like a Cheech Marin impression?
Oh, that just be an imitation of a black person or somebody from Jamaica.
How?
You do know those are different... Oh, Christ almighty. So you are racist. My God.
Hey, well, if it fits Archie Bunker's shoes, then let it be. But I am not totally racist, man. I am not racist.
The whole gimmick behind Archie Bunker is that he was racist. The Jeffersons were a character in that show, and he fucking hated them because they were black. There was that whole scene where Sammy Davis Jr. kissed him on the fucking, kissed him. Yeah, and he was fucking freaked out because Sammy Davis Jr. is black. Come on, Chris.
What was that? What was that?
Archie Bunker.
You just threw a label at me, so I just imitate somebody who actually was.
Oh my Christ. Christ almighty. I don't know what to say to that. Why don't you do a Donald Duck impersonation? But, I don't know. Why do you enjoy scaring me?
That was terrible.
Like this?
Clyde Cash requests one more thing from Chris.
That whole character fucking sucks.
That you'd love to give up for Julie. That will show you your dedication for Julie. Material goods is nothing you need to hold on in this moral world. And you have tons of stuff. It is only when you lose everything is when you're free to do anything. You gotta show Julie you goddamn care about her. Sell your shit or destroy your shit. Just do something. Make your room look presentable. I mean, Christ almighty. You still look like a child.
I'm young at heart.
Everybody has to grow up.
Soon after, Christian made a video addressing his recent outing and Clyde's demands.
Hello. Some of you may have seen the video which I've recently uploaded, stating that I was of the wrong orientation.
You can't even say it, man.
I want to let y'all know that I did that to save the life
I'm gay.
of a trusted gal pal.
Yeah. A
So
gay
yes,
man.
as you can tell from my nonverbal clues, I was lying out of my ass. And also, I had to make another promise after that that I get rid of some of my unnecessary possessions. I want to let him know anyway that I've already started. I destroyed this.
He claims to have filmed himself destroying his vibrator, when in fact, after struggling to snap it in half, he merely disassembles it.
Dun dun dun.
Fuck. Why does he have a vibrator anyway?
That deed is done. I think I have proven myself well enough. I was holding on to my manhood, my straightness, by having Optimus Prime in my lap, and my Sailor Moon poster behind me. That
With a little girl, with a fucking little girl on it, bro. Oh my god, he's over here like, this is my Sailor Moon poster that I
I think I have
love,
proven myself well
and
enough.
it fucking, oh my god.
I was holding on
Look
to
at
my
this.
manhood, my straightness, by having Optimus Prime in my lap,
Dude, this is,
and my Sailor Moon poster.
that is a little girl right here. That is a child. Please tell me you're not jerking your shit to this little child. Oh my god, Chris. Oh my god. And by the way, I'm pretty sure that the girls in Sailor Moon, aren't they 14? I'm pretty sure they're 14. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's look it up real quick. How old are the ACTers in... Okay, fuck, man, I cannot spell. Excuse me. I can't type. How old are the characters in Sailor Moon? Let's see. The ages of the main characters in Sailor Moon vary depending on the medium and timeline. Okay, so when it begins, they're 14. Yeah, I was right. So when the series begins, they're fucking 14. So yeah, that doesn't help. You're a fucking weirdo, Chris. You have serious problems.
Poster behind me that I look at every night to help keep me straight. I was
Yeah,
born
jacking it to a
straight, and I will
14-year-old and
never
a
be
fucking
changed that
8-year-old.
way. Thank you.
On February 7th, Chris, Clyde, and Julie took part in another short mumble chat.
His life is miserable. Look at it, Julie. Tell me, what have you done of merit today? What have you done today? Go through your daily routine.
I made contact with Julie and expressed my love for her a little bit more.
Something productive.
Clyde grills him about his spending habits, his reluctance to find a job, and the state of the economy at the moment.
Alright, my mother wants me to go out and get her some bread, some orange juice, and a tuna sub from Sheets.
It's awfully late for that.
Sheets is open 24 hours.
That's nice.
Not anymore.
Okay. I can't believe you still live
Julie,
with
I'll
it.
talk to you later on the PlayStation Network.
Like,
Goodbye, Clyde.
like, no wonder she's so fat. Maybe you shouldn't be getting a fucking sub at fucking 4 in the morning.
Are you gonna come back to Mama?
That's something for me to think about. I'll see you later, Julie. Bye, Clyde.
Alright, I'll see you later. Oh, could have been better. Could have been awfully better. That's all I can really say. I'm disappointed. And before you all unmute yourself.
Cogs, I'm sorry, I was still set to stereo mix instead of my microphone, because I was recording Chris. Yeah, I better stop recording now.
Conditions are still extremely dangerous. Winds are shifting. Some towns are coming under Ember attack. Emergency services have blocked some...
On February 7th, raging bushfires began to spread across the Australian state of Victoria, eventually killing nearly 200 people.
I remember that. Yeah, man. Fucking Australia got hit hard.
Even though she was known to be living in the state of South Australia, Chris believed that Sarah may have been lost to the fire.
Well, goddamn. I like Gino's little fucking ridiculous little emblem here. You know, he's a talented kid. He's got some cool shit, man. He's actually really talented musically. I've got to give him props where it's due. Is this his music channel? I believe it is. Yeah, like, check this shit out. Look at this. Slick. Fucking slick as hell. He uses his thumb over the fucking neck like I do. That's really rare. A lot of people don't do that. It's a bit awkward, but... Nice little hammer on there. I'll catch you guys next time. We'll do part 9. Inverted 31 out.